Welcome back to Everton 1878. This is the My Starting Eleven show versus Man United. It's Man United. In goal, Pickford. I've gone Pickford because again, wasn't great against Burnley, but he's obviously on number one, and he's a player that I think. Obviously, Pickford is a keeper that does a job. He does really well his job by chance. He does DC well his job. He doesn't mess up all the time. And against Burnley, yes, he messed up against Burnley, but I think obviously Holgate and obviously I think Godfrey obviously made a big error in a way. I like Godfrey too, but I think he made a big mistake doing what he did. So yeah, gone Pickford because I think again one of the reasons why I've gone with I've gone back four of Mykolenko, Brantwaite and Keane and Coleman. I've gone that back four because I've gone that back four because that back four play against Burnley, but I've got that because Patterson is obviously out. I think for the remainder of the season. I don't know. Keane obviously is just fresh from his suspension. Obviously he missed the game. Against Burnley, and he'll get the game before that. Yeah, then obviously Brantwaite, who was a bit of fault, but again he's a player that obviously Brantwaite is a player that is a tall, solid centre back against Man United. Probably is a player that had a good play against opponents like Man United, and you got to. Then obviously Mykolenko again wasn't brilliant against Burnley, but I have faith in him to do well for us and get some results. We'll see. In midfield, I've gone with Allan, Doucoure. Obviously, in midfield, I've gone with Allan. No thing with that, you need someone there. The next thing I've gone with Doucoure because I know Doucoure's not been brilliant recently, but I think Doucoure's a player that you play him, you see what he does and stuff like that. You play him, you see what Doucoure can't see creating, So I think Doucoure does come out. So I think chances that Doucoure does have to score, and so I think chances that he creates and passes to the main striker, Calvert, lewin or Richalison even on there. He does that. So he does that really well, and he plays that. He does really well doing that. But yeah, I've gone with Doucoure because one of those reasons as well. You know what? Obviously, I think like most of our centre midfielders are out. Listen, I think obviously Van der Beek is obviously still out. Obviously, so apparently he Van der Beek isn't a player. Apparently Van der Beek is one of the players that's not available, so obviously can't play because he's ineligible to play against his parent club Man United, so that's why I would have played him. Listen, against anyone else I would have played him, but because he's on Man United, we can't play him. The old loan system, right? I like loans. I like the old loan system. Then I'm in the middle. I've gone Valley because I think you know what, he really hasn't had a chance to prove that he's a good player as a club. So okay, you know what, I'm taking the risk here. I'm giving Alli another chance to play. If he doesn't do well in the first or second half of the game, he tried him, didn't do well. But if he plays decently well and creates a few good chances and maybe scores a few goals for us, you know what? We've got someone we can use who can be in start 11 or come on as a sub and create chances and score some. So I think we'll see what Alli will do if he actually plays in the middle or on the wing or on the other wing even, like that. I think you can play Alli on that side or that side of the midfield if you want to, but I would play him middle because I think Alli has probably played there before when he played for Tottenham and teams like that, and it's quite interesting really. But yeah, there you go. That's in midfield. That's all I've got with midfield. That was my front three are Gordon, a player that truly obviously on the left wing. I've gone with Gordon because Gordon's a player that has done brilliantly well for us this season. He's really come on this season from freeze to first team. It's incredible football. He's a brilliant footballer. Obviously Gordon is a brilliant upcoming footballer we've got, and he's a player that we will probably need if we get relegated championship. I'm not saying we are, but if we do, we've got a player we can use it, or if we stay in Premier League, he's a player that will be in the first team next season more. He played more games so I think he's played more games than any of our other players have played, which is mad. Right. Now on the right wing, I've gone with someone who's gonna might surprise people. You know what? I've gone with on the right wing. I've gone on the right wing. I've gone with El Ghazi. I've gone with El Ghazi on the right wing because one, I think El Ghazi is a player a bit like Alli. He really hasn't had many chances to play. As well as that, I think he's a player that we obviously need to play. I think we need to play him because one, he's on loan from Aston Villa to us, and he needs to play because that. Sorry as well. You know what? I think he's a player that not deserves, but no. Not deserved, but I think he's a player that deserves a chance to play because again, you know what? A bit like Alli, we'll see if he actually creates some good chances and does really well. Great. If he does really well and creates a chance and even scores a goal, great. But if he doesn't do well, doesn't create chances, doesn't score a goal, fair enough. We take him off at half time or something like that, and do that. So I've gone with El Ghazi in that one. A lot of people disagree with me on that, but I've gone with that because one, I think that might work. So I think obviously playing El Ghazi might just play. Then obviously up front, I have dropped Dominic Calvert-Lewin because one, I think again Dominic Calvert-Lewin isn't in the right mindset for this game because one, I think he's obviously the stuff with GQ. I've got my obviously GQ until he did basically saying about what he's obviously didn't used to say about what he said about his apparently not listening to Arsenal. I think that's something. I think something to do with like the Arsenal and being linked to Arsenal and stuff like that. Yeah, really quite annoying, really. But yeah, that's why I dropped him. As well as that, I think again Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the last game we had a few. He had a few chances, but again with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he didn't really. He kind of messed up a chance to really score against Burnley, but didn't really score, did he? So, I dropped him because of that and the other reason. I obviously dropped him because of the first reason, and the second reason I dropped him is because one, I think his form recently hasn't been very good, so drop him. And then obviously up front, I've gone with Richalison because one, Richalison created some good. He played really well against Burnley. He created some good quality chances. He scored 2 penalties, and he's a player that is a really good. He's a really hard-working player on the pitch. His quality up front is not bleeding good, obviously. Okay, so I think obviously Richarlison's quality up front, scoring goals, he's been to doing that, so that's why I've gone with him. Substitution. I run for substitutions now. Substitutions are Gray, Delph, Iwobi, and listen now. So I think Iwobi was obviously a shout to put in his start 11. He was, but I thought I want to see if El Ghazi and honestly if El Ghazi he actually got something going in him and so I want to see if those players can actually play. That's why I've done that. Calvert-Lewin is on there because I don't say why, but I've already said so. Hughes and Dobbin again, a player that we can bring on in the second half. I was bringing him on at in second half and the first. We can bring him in. Bring a player like Dobbin on in the first or second half of the game, and against Man Utd, we could probably do that. Again, a player that can come on for the last 15 minutes of the game, something like that. So that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, then obviously Rondon, backup striker, really. Come on, maybe do a job. We don't know. Then obviously and Godfrey. Obviously Godfrey's there because one, you bring a player like Godfrey on, he can play either in the defensive midfield, in the central defensive midfielder role, in the defensive central midfield, in central defensive midfield, or at centre back. I think what? I think he played Ben Godfrey at centre back or centre back or central defensive midfield. He probably did a good job. Don't know you, but yeah. Then obviously Holgate. Hope he never starts because one, his performance in recent games have really seriously annoyed me, let me down, angered me, and like, no thanks. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want that. There you go. There you go. Guys, there you go. There's my starting eleven. Guys, there you go. There's my starting eleven. Guys, there you go. There's my starting eleven versus Man United. Do you think I've gone with the right team, or is it obviously guys? Let me first. Do you think I've gone with the right team? Is it obviously guys? Let me first. Guys, let me first. Really. Do you think I've gone with the right team? Is it the wrong team, or would you play Iwobi instead of El Ghazi, or would you play Delph instead of Allan, or anything like that? Obviously, anything like that. Really, I mean, anything like that, really. You can obviously, guys, what's your team? Also, guys, what's your team? Have you gone with a different team than I've gone with, or have you gone with the same one I've gone with, or anything like that, really? No. And that's yeah, forgot that. Obviously, if you want to see more stuff like this, you want to see more content like this. If you want to see if you want to see more content like this, just go to twitter.com/Everton1878. I really appreciate if you share it, give a like. I really do appreciate if you share it, give a like, leave comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, and you want to get notifications for those videos as well. And I really appreciate if you do subscribe to Everton1878 at youtube.com, because one, you know what I mean by that, lets me know, obviously lets me know, obviously lets me know that you like them, so on and so on. So yeah.